well.
All good. Jürgen, afternoon. Just before we chat Southampton, I think we all expected Jordan Henderson to be in the England squad, but your thoughts on the selection of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's not always been the first choice right back for England. You pleased for him and talked with him?
Both. All the players were obviously nominated, like Ibu and stuff like this, and we couldn't be sure. But I think with Hendo it was clear, and with Trent is nice. It's a big tournament. It's every player dreams of these kind of things, and he was very pleased about the news, and so yes, I'm very happy for him.
Lots of talent on show in the World Cup. Who do you think will win it?
No idea. I think I could put some pressure on Brazil, but no, I have really no idea.
Okay, reaction to that Carabao Cup draw after the progress against Derby. It's not Manchester City. It's a game that takes place just after the World Cup final, just before the Premier League returns. Does that affect the approach to the game, especially when you're playing such a big team, a big club, in a competition where predominantly you've given others an opportunity? Is it going to continue in that vein?
I have really no idea. So the thing is that we have a pre-season before that game, so the players who will be involved, definitely involved, hopefully fit enough and stuff like this, have a pre-season. I think that's similar with City. City has definitely more players at the World Cup than we have. So we have to see who is available. That's always, by the way, always the case. Players' availability and these kind of things, and because of intense schedules, it made always sense to, let me say it like this, if the game now against Derby would have been the only game in 3 weeks, we would have played a different team. So that's clear. It's not about now, it's not just forcing the kids in, and it's a kids competition and stuff like this, but we like it in that way. That's how we can use the competition then to show our prospects. And for this game, I have no idea. We will come back from our training camp. Do we know already when exactly we play? No, it's not.
No, it will be Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday even.
Oh, great. Yeah, I will make the decision then around the game.
Just finally from me, Southampton on Saturday. A new manager installed. It's not always the ideal time to play a club with a new manager, with motivated players, etc.
I actually thought Ralf Hasenhüttl did an exceptional job there, and but it's all. Everything has its time, maybe stuff like this, but it's if Southampton showed anything, there was for sure attitude. They were a highly motivated team. They was really going for it and these kind of things. So now, yes, with the manager, there might be an extra few percent. That's possible. Don't know. For us, that's not our problem, because we always expect a really motivated opponent. But of course, we have no real clue. I think there's now not a lot of time to change a lot of things. But what we saw, we had also in our analyst meeting, we had it was half Southampton, half Luton, and just to see what he's doing. So now we have to show, but because we don't know, we have to focus on ourselves. That's what we do, and that's what we try, and we expect from ourselves. A really good game, like a game you can win, and not because your opponent, or because we have to show up. It's the last game for a long time, and that's why we want to finish on a high.
Thanks. Hi. You said that after the Tottenham game that your team had to fight, and that you liked that.
Yeah.
Was that something that you thought had been missing then earlier on the season?
No. It's just because I think we were clear better in the first half, and second half we came under pressure because of the very direct style, and that's why we then have to fight. But it's not the first time. I don't know exactly, but 1 or 2 years ago when we won a lot of games, there were not all games like easy going, like 4-0 up early and then try to manage the game and to play the time down. No, that's just all because everybody saw that Tottenham had good moments in the second half, forced that with a lot of crosses, long balls, But that's why I said it. No, it didn't lack before. We had problems. I'm not sure I saw you before, but we spoke about that pretty much all the time here. Our problems. But step by step, we try to sort them, and then from there we can go.
How pleased are you with the link-up play between Robertson and Nunez? They really seem to understand each other.
Robo is obviously used. He played now for a long time with Sadio Mane on that wing. Then Luis covered that space pretty much. It's different, very different. And now Darwin is different as well. It's in this game it was together with Thiago and Robo and Darwin. So yes, we know that Darwin can be a real threat offensively. Is actually. And defensively, there's for sure space for improvement because it's not natural to him to defend that position. But Thiago and Ower plays there, and Robbo or Costas as well know that, and that's why we have to adapt a little, because we don't want to talk to him all the time about defending, and then all of a sudden he forgets how to attack. So we want to give him the freedom to feel like a striker in the offensive moments, and so yeah, that worked well. But there's still a lot of space for improvement, of course.
There's a break now, obviously, for the World Cup, but we all know that the Premier League is going to start again in December. So how closely do you have to be working? You've got lots of players out playing in the World Cup.
Yeah.
How closely are you going to have to work, and what's the system you've got in place to keep up with your players and their fitness and their strengths for when they come back? Because you've got no time at all before you're playing again.
You mean players who are at the World Cup?
Yeah, you're Liverpool.
Yeah, that's now a number. It's not too big important players for us, but it's now. But we have six, seven. Oh, yeah, it comes to 7. Okay, 7. Yeah, obviously, for us, very important players, but we have a clear rule how it is with international games. The boys have to text me if there are any issues, and especially after the game, because by the World Cup it's different. We can see all the games, and we see it's playing, it's not playing. We can probably read the news, because in World Cup you get all the information. When there's a normal international game, then and Brazil plays, it's tricky to get any kind of information. So that we need the players to tell us, no, fine, 90 minutes, but okay. And that's the contact we will have, definitely. Players group, it's clear when they are winning, then the WhatsApp group will get bonkers, and that's how it is. But that's really not a problem. Anyway, we are in the training camp in Dubai, so that's around the corner. So if somebody has to leave the tournament early, they can join us immediately. That's one of the reasons why we go there.
Cheers.
Thank you.